George Bernard Shaw once said that the reasonable man bends himself towards the world, but the unreasonable man bends the world towards himself. Therefore, all human progress is dependent upon the unreasonable man. In 1954, there was a gentleman by the name of Roger Bannister. Roger Bannister was a British athlete, and his event of choice was the 4-minute mile. Now, it was called the 4-minute mile because it was believed that it was humanly impossible to run the mile under 4 minutes. Therefore, the talk was not who would break the 4-minute mile barrier, but who would be the next person to run the mile in 4 minutes. But come 1954, Roger Bannister stepped up to the plate. He had a vision, he had a dream that it was possible to run the mile under 4 minutes. He was not prepared to sing from a common hymn sheet, but he wanted to compose a new song. He broke the mile in under 4 minutes, which was remarkable in and of its own. But what was even more remarkable was that 46 days later, other runners broke the mile record and ran the mile in under 4 minutes. Now, it wasn't as if in 46 days there was a major change in training regimens or there were leaps forward in sports science, but the shift came at the level of the mind. When they had a reference point, when they saw that it was impossible to achieve that record or to break the record, they also believed, and this empowered them. That belief empowered them to break the mile record and run it under 4 minutes. Two things arise for me at this. Number one is that we must not be satisfied with the status quo. We must not be satisfied with what appear as limitations in our careers, in our family life, in our businesses, in the things that we are pursuing. Things are possible if we believe. Secondly, that we are also have a responsibility to be pathfinders, to be record breakers. Once we achieve what is seemingly impossible, we give other people the license to do that as well. So we have a responsibility to push through the limitations and do what is the seemingly impossible. And I believe that with God's help today, we can choose to be unreasonable and He can empower us to do the seemingly impossible.